So, nandito na naman tayo sa panibago nating topic na Securing Windows ng Cybersecurity Fundamentals Lab. So, ito yan, Securing Windows. So, introduction natin is Welcome to Securing Windows. So, ito nga daw gagamitin natin. Ang module, ito yung magiging module na sa kaliwa at ito yung magiging practice natin na sa kanan na virtual machine. So, learning outcomes, ito daw yung gagawin natin. Ito exercise natin ngayon, guidelines to secure Windows. Ito yung mga mga gagawin natin mamaya. Ito yung magagawa natin. So, approximately 1 hour daw bago ito matapos. So, next na natin. Lab topology is gamit daw tayo na itong mga Windows Server, domain, and domain members. So, exercise 1, guidelines for securing Windows. When Windows is installed by default, it is not configured with optimum security settings. Various tasks needs to be performed to ensure that the Windows operating system is secure, such as disabling unwanted services and killing unwanted processing. So, ayun daw, parang kailangan secure kasi daw kahit daw minsan pinatay na natin, may mga possible pa rin daw na magka-problema. So, learning outcomes, ito daw matutunan natin mamaya. So, let's go na. Ito gagamitin natin, PLABDC01, ito. Then, PLABWIN 101. So, task 1 natin is lock out unwanted guests. So, lalakdown natin unwanted guests. Windows operating system allowed the creation of several user accounts to be used by specific users. These users' accounts need to be protected with password to prevent unauthorized access to the computer. For protection, you can set users' account to get locked after attempting a specific number of incorrect password. Parang once na laging incorrect, 'di ba? Parang sinusubukan nila na buksan kahit na madaming mali. Mag-automatic lock daw siya. So, step 1, connect daw sa PLABWIN 101. Ayan, nakakonect tayo sa PLABWIN 101. Ayan na yun, PLABWIN 101. So, in type here to search, type the following local security policy. Local security policy. Then, buksan natin. So, the local security policy with Windows displayed. In the left pane, expand account policies. Account policies. And select account lockout policy. Yan. From the right pane, double click the account lockout threshold. Ito ba threshold? Ito, double click daw. Then, notice that account lock drop down is disabled. Naka-disable daw siya. So, this is because the top level policy, which is group policy, is enabled, and therefore preventing the use of local security is policy. Click cancel. So, ayun nga daw. Connect to PLABDC01. Punta naman daw tayo sa PLABDC01. If a local policy is implemented, it will only impact the specific operating system. A password policy can be informed through a group policy, which will impact the user computer accounts to domain environment. In Active Directory, password policy can be used to define domain level. So, punta naman daw tayo sa PLABDC01. So, click Start Windows Administrative Tool. Windows Administrative Tools. Then select Group Policy Management. Group. Naglalag. Hintayin natin. Oops, diyan. Hanapin natin Group Policy Management. Ito. Oops, naglalag. Yan. Then, ito lumabas. The left pane, expand forest. Forest Practice Lab. Ito. Expand domains, and, then expand practicelabs.com. Yan, expand natin. Select and right click default domain policy. Select and right click. Yep. Okay. Select and right click. Select edit. Oops. Then yung lalabas. Yan. Editor is display. Yan, o tama. Left pane, expand policies. Under computer configuration. And then expand Windows settings. Then, ito lumabas. And further, expand security settings. Oops, doon dami. Expand security settings. And then expand account policies. Then select password policy. Notice the right pane display a set of password policies. Ito daw nakalagay. Enforce password history, maximum password age, minimum password age, minimum password length, password must be complexity requirements, store password, yan nakalagay. Then the password policies in the local security are disabled. Yan, password policy. Yan daw. So next is click the account lockout policy. Saan yun? Lockout. Ito. Notice the current industry set policies. Double click the account lockout duration. Double click, then lalabas daw to. Paglabas niyan, define this policy settings. Select daw natin to. Then notice that amount is locked out for text box as default value 30 minutes. So click OK. So lumabas ito. Value changes. Will now reset the account, lock out shareholders, reset the ano, then click OK daw. And pag OK natin, the account lockout duration properties dialog box will close automatically. There are possibility that an error regarding missing file may occur multiple times. Click OK in each error dialog box. Pag daw nagka-error, okay lang, pero sa ngayon wala naman error. So, you should be on the group policy na. Ito na. Close the windows. And close the group policy management window. Close window to. So, tapos yan is, after completing this task, the group policy will be applied to all computers in the network. Okay daw, once daw ma-close daw yun, ma-apply na daw siya automatically. Then policy will ensure that the computer is locked for 30 minutes if the user enters their credential wrong 5 times in a row. Pag daw yung user na yun paulit-ulit mali, matik daw 30 minutes daw yung malalak yung account nila. Task 2, verify a guest account. When you install Windows 10 on a new system, you have to create a user account during the installation. However, this is not the only user account that is created with a Windows 10 installation. There are 2 user accounts that has been created, administrator and guest. This account is Windows is used to give a user temporary access, and administrator account to Windows operating system has a full access to all the components. So, connect tayo sa admin 101. Balik tayo dito. Oops, X na natin to. Right click and start and select computer management. Right click start, select computer management, computer management window is displayed. Expand local users and group, and then select users, then lumabas nga ito, nandito pa rin si Jane M. Double click the guest, double click daw to. So pag click daw yan, lalabas daw ito, then notice that account is disabled. Option is selected. Ito, disable option is selected. Disable option is selected. Click cancel. Click cancel. So after nyan is you are back on the computer management window. Okay daw. Then okay na yun. Keep the computer management. Then rename my administrator account. So administrator is the default user in the Windows 10. The administrator account by default in Windows 10 is inactive. To increase the security of the computer, local administrator account should be renamed to prevent unauthorized access. Yan, so step 1 daw natin is connect to Pladmin 101. Connect na tayo Pladmin 101. Ensure that the computer management window is open and users are selecting the local users and group lab. Yan, okay. Middle pane, right click administrator, right click, select rename. So lalagay daw natin is Josh, then enter. Pag enter is just the computer management window. Close na natin computer management kasi daw napalitan na to ng Josh. So text na natin. Task 4, disable jump list. Jump list help you view open and recently closed documents in the taskbar. For example, if you have opened Microsoft Word, you can right click and view the open document and also view recently closed document for easy access. So similarity, if you have a web browser, open with multiple websites, open and have closed for few, then recently you will be able to view them in the jump list. So step 1, connect to Pladmin 101, click start and select Excel. Click start and select Excel. Then step 2, click the blank workbook and click the blank. Then notice that the book 1 is open. Click save in the upper left taas. Ito, save to, diba? Yan. Yan. Then on save as page, click browse in the middle pane. Browse. Then after nyan, if selected by default, click documents in the left pane. Oops, documents. Keep the default name, the file name, text box, and click save. Save. So after natin save, notice that the file is now saved as book 1. Click the file tab, yan, and select save as, then click documents, the right hand, documents, tapos clicking them in save as dialog box. Ito daw, notice that you are already in documents folder. Nandito na nga tayo, nandito na agad. The file name 2 is book 2. Book 2. Then click save daw. So, okay na. Then notice that the file is saved as save to. So, right click the Excel icon in the taskbar. Right click dito, taskbar, right click. Notice that show two files that has been opened. Ito, 1 and 2. Tama. 1 and 2 been opened recently. Click the Excel icon. Excel. Click the Excel icons and Excel icon. And the Excel application will be minimized. Oops, ayun na. So, click right on the desktop and select personalities. Meron ng puso. So, right click on the setup and select. Ay, mali pala ako ng clinic. That pala ito yung clinic ko kanina. Ito, para ma-minimize. So, right click on the desktop and select personalities. So, in the left pane, click start. Right left start. And then, step 13, in the right pane, in the start page, click the slider located below the show recently opened items. Ito. Yan. I-off natin. So, notice now set it off. Then close the settings windows. X na daw natin to. So, okay na daw yun. So, step 15 is right click the Excel icon, the taskbar. Right click. Notice that there is no jump list. So, nga, wala na siyang makalagay na ano. Galing ah. Tapos, then, disable unnecessary services. Ito yung task 5 naman natin. So, Windows enumeration help you locate information about the system that is running Windows. You can find information such as open ports and running services. This type of information can be used to exploit Windows system using methods such as backdoor. So, stop unnecessary services from running, yung mga di naman kailangan. Configure a firewall ng Windows host. So, step 1, ensure you have powered on all the devices listed in the introduction and connect to plugin 101. Now connect to plugin 101. Then in the type, search text box services .msc. Tama ba? MSC. At lalabas ng services. Select services. Then, in the right, oops, wait lang, taas natin para makita. So, pick the status. Right click the status. Saan yung status dito? In the right pane daw. Right pane, status. Yan, na-click na natin. Yan, running status. So, yan na, lumabas na siya. Notice that the services with the running status are listed on the top of the window. Ito daw yung mga gumagana. AppX deployment, ayun nga. Ayun o, daming gumagana. Chipboard, CNG key. Avast WSC Reporter at Avast Antivirus. Then you will now need to find services that you can shut down and they will not be required. Parang i-off down natin siya once na di naman daw required. So, scroll down to locate the print folder server. Print letter P. To print folder. Notice that the service is currently running. Click double click. Isa na is folder and running. Double click daw, then will be displayed daw to click stop. And stop. Oops, nag-load din siya. Stop. Yun na, stop na service status niya is. Ito stop. Then, step 7, you also want to ensure that the service does not automatically start when you reboot the system. You should change the startup type to disable. From the startup type, drop down, select disable. Saan yun? Ito, startup type, disable. Yan, disable. Then, click OK. Disable na siya. Katulad lang daw ng print spoiler, kung may mga kailangan pa daw tayong i-disable dyan. Yan. Mga di mahalaga. Pwede naman daw i-disable. So, in the service windows, click the startup type. In the service window, click the startup type, startup, star S. Hanapin natin konti. States in the service. Startup type yan. Ito. Header and locate print spoiler. Ito is print spoiler. Yan. Notice that is now set to disable. Naka-disable na daw siya. Ayun, tama. So, close the service window. Close na daw. So, task 6 is kill unwanted processes. Mga di naman kailangan. Kill na yan. So, connect to plugin 1. Search back type. Ito na yan. Excel. Ayun o. Lumabas na agad. Excel. Select Excel from the search result. Then, pag-select natin is minimize the Excel window. Minimize natin yan. So, right-click the taskbar and select Task Manager. Minimize daw natin. So, taskbar, right-click daw natin to. Select Task Manager. Task Manager. Then, by default, the processing tab is displayed. Select Microsoft Excel 32 and click End Task. Oops. Yan. Notice that Excel is now closed and its process is also terminated. Close Task Manager. Ito kadalasan ginagawa ko sa Ako ba natutunan to? Yung sa mga laro. Once na naglalag sila. Di ko na mapindot kahit anong, kahit anong gawin ko, di mapindot, naglalag. Kaya ginagawa ko, end task ko na lang sila para magbaback to Windows screen. So, close na daw natin to. So, task 7, hide files and folders. So, ito daw, para daw matago natin yung files. So, connect to plugin 101. Yan, connect 101. Nakakonect na tayo. File Explorer icon. Taskbar and the File Explorer Windows is displayed. In the left pane, expand this PC and select local DC. So after nyan is the right pane, right click and select nyo. Select folder nyo. Oops, new folder. Then, pangalan daw natin dito is test. Tatago daw natin si test. So, press enter. Then, select test. Then, right click to select properties. Parang nagawa ko na to dati. Kasi pagka Windows Pro to, diba? Parang meron talaga nito. Select test and right click to select properties. Properties. Oops. Then, in the test properties, lalagback select hidden and click OK. Hidden, in OK. Oops, nawala na nga siya. Notice that hidden test is no longer visible. So, gawin natin is, you need to enable the hidden folders and files, click View tab. View tab. Then on the View tab, click Hidden Items. Click Hidden Items. Ayun, lumabas si lumabas itong sila program data and WinRay agent. Notice that the test folder appears in folder list but it's slightly dim in color. Parang nakadim lang sila. So to hide the folder again, you need to deselect the hidden items checkbar. Ito ulit tayo doon sa view tab. Tas i-extend natin to. Yan, wala ulit sila. Disable simple natin. Wait lang, ibalik muna natin sila. Yan, hidden items. Step 1, connect to plugin 1. Click the view tab. View tab. Gagawin naman natin is disable simple file sharing. So, pag pindot ng view tab is on the view tab, click option in the right corner sa dulo. Option, the right corner. Then, the folder option na is display. Pag display nyan, click view tab ulit. Then, deselect the use sharing wizard. Recommended. Ito use sharing wizard recommended. Click OK. Then, after nyan is task 9, raise the user access control UAC slide bar. Note muna is, in this task, the sharing user has been disabled. This will prevent a user from accidentally sharing a folder with potentially sensitive data. Para di mo siya masishare, para imbis maiwasan lang daw yung accidentally. Tignan nga natin. Pwede pala siya. Ganun. Task 9, raise the user access control. User access control UAC security features in Windows. That appear as a screen prompt that will ask the user for confirmation or at times an administrator account and password before launching an application set aside for privileged access. The UAC prompt will likewise manifest itself you are about to replace system protected files on the computer. So, connect to plugin 101. Connect na tayo. Control panel naman tayo. I-kiss na natin to. Control panel. Then, okay natin. Enter. And adjust your computer settings. Click System and Security. Step 3. Under the Security and Maintenance section, click Change User Account Control. Sa ilalim daw ng security maintenance, click change user control settings. Then, the user control account and dialog box is open. So, currently slide is set to notify me only when apps try to make changes on any computer. Ayun. Default. Naka-default na pala siya. So, click and drag the slider upward. Doon. Oh, nakalagay na always notify me na. Okay. Click OK. Okay daw. Okay. Then, close the system security window. So, next. So, ayun na nga, review, well done, you have completed Securing Windows Practice Lab. Summary, you complete the following exercises, guidelines for securing Windows. So, ito natutunan natin kanina na ginawa natin, lockout unwanted guests, verify the guest account, rename the administrator account, disable jump, please, disable unnecessary services, kill unwanted processes, hide files folders, disable, raise and user account control UAC slide bar. So, ayun lang. Sa next topic na ulit tayo. Thank you.